Hey Virgo! Before I dive into this incredible reading, I need to tell you something that will absolutely blow your mind. Your communication skills are about to become your superpower in relationships, and I just pulled a card that no one would expect for this energy. I'm talking about the Four of Pentacles showing up right now for your communication transformation. Everyone thinks this card is about being stingy with money, but actually it's showing me that you've been holding back your true voice in relationships. You've been protecting your words like precious coins, and that pattern is about to completely flip in the next 21 days. The comments are already going crazy, and we haven't even started yet. You Virgos are feeling this shift so intensely right now, and I can see why. 3 major planetary alignments are hitting your communication sector, and your ruling planet Mercury is dancing with Venus in ways that will transform how you connect with your person. Let me paint you a picture of what I'm seeing here. You know how you've always been the perfectionist who analyzes every single word before you speak? That careful, methodical approach that sometimes makes you hold back your deepest feelings? Well, that Four of Pentacles is telling me you've been sitting on a treasure trove of unexpressed love, appreciation, and vulnerability. But here's where it gets absolutely fascinating. This card isn't telling you to just open the floodgates. Oh, no, no, no. It's showing me something much more sophisticated. You're learning to be strategically vulnerable. You're discovering that your words carry healing frequency when you speak from your authentic Virgo wisdom, rather than from fear of imperfection. I can already see some of you nodding because you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've felt that shift happening, haven't you? That moment when you said something real, something unpolished, something beautifully imperfect, and watched your partner's entire energy change. They didn't need your perfect words. They needed your real words. The Four of Pentacles here is showing me that your communication style is becoming an actual healing modality for your relationship. Your practical wisdom, your attention to detail, your ability to see what others miss. These aren't just Virgo traits anymore. They're becoming love languages that your person desperately needs to hear. Now let me pull another card because this energy is building so beautifully. Oh my goodness, Virgo. The Hierophant just flew out of the deck and I am getting chills. This is not what anyone would expect for a communication reading, but this makes perfect sense for what you're experiencing. The Hierophant is traditionally about tradition and structure, but in your communication context, this card is revealing something absolutely profound. You're becoming a teacher in your relationship. Your words aren't just healing your connection. They're actually teaching your partner how to love better, how to communicate deeper, how to build something lasting together. This is where your Virgo superpowers are really shining. You see patterns others miss. You notice the little things that matter. You remember important details. And now, instead of using these gifts to criticize or point out flaws, you're using them to build bridges. You're using your analytical mind to understand your partner's love language, their triggers, their needs, and you're speaking directly to those places. I'm seeing this beautiful transformation where your constructive nature becomes purely constructive instead of destructive, where your desire for improvement becomes about improving the relationship energy rather than improving your partner. Does this resonate? Because I can feel so many of you having those light bulb moments right now. The Hierophant is also showing me that your relationship is becoming a sacred space. Your communication is creating rituals of connection. Maybe it's the way you check in with each other every morning. Maybe it's how you've started really listening instead of formulating your response while they're talking. Maybe it's those deep conversations at midnight where you both feel completely seen and understood. But here's what's really beautiful about this Hierophant energy. You're not just healing your current relationship. You're healing generational patterns around communication. You're breaking cycles where people in your family maybe held back their feelings, or where criticism replaced compassion, or where perfectionism blocked intimacy. Your person is feeling this shift so deeply. They're experiencing a version of you that feels safe to be completely authentic with. Your communication is creating this container of acceptance where they can share their messiness, their fears, their dreams without worrying about judgment. And here's the magic. As they feel safer to be real with you, you feel safer to be real with them. Let me pull one more card because this energy wants to show us exactly how this manifests in your daily life. Wow. The Ten of Cups just appeared, and this is making me emotional because this card represents the ultimate relationship harmony and happiness that your communication transformation is creating. But here's what's unexpected about this Ten of Cups showing up. It's not just about reaching some perfect relationship destination. It's about how your improved communication is creating those perfect relationship moments on a regular basis. Those moments where you both laugh until your stomachs hurt. Those conversations where time seems to stop. Those instances where you say exactly what they needed to hear without even planning it. Your communication skills are becoming intuitive, Virgo. This is huge because you've always been so mental about everything. But now your heart and your mind are working together when you speak to your person. You're saying things that surprise even you with how wise and loving they are. I'm seeing this beautiful cycle where your authentic communication inspires their authentic communication, which makes you feel safer to be even more real, which makes them feel safer to go even deeper. You're creating this upward spiral of intimacy and connection that just keeps getting stronger. The Ten of Cups is also showing me celebration energy around your relationship. People are noticing the change in your dynamic. Friends and family are commenting on how happy you both seem, how connected you appear, how you've become relationship goals for others. Your improved communication isn't just healing your relationship, it's inspiring other people to level up their connections too. Now, I want to share something that came through for several of you specifically. Some of you Virgos have been in relationships where you felt like you had to dim your analytical nature, where your attention to detail was seen as nitpicking, where your practical wisdom was dismissed as being too serious. But this new communication phase is showing you that the right person doesn't just tolerate your Virgo nature, they treasure it. Your ability to remember important dates isn't annoying, it makes them feel cherished. Your practical suggestions aren't controlling, they make their life easier and show how much you care. Your detailed observations aren't critical, they help them see themselves more clearly and feel truly known. This is revolutionary for you because maybe for the first time, you're not trying to be less Virgo in your relationship. You're learning to be more Virgo in the most loving way possible. You're taking all those beautiful earth sign qualities and channeling them into creating deeper intimacy and stronger partnership. Let me pull another card because I can feel there's more to this story. The King of Cups just appeared, and this is absolutely perfect for what's happening with your communication evolution. This card represents emotional mastery and mature love, and it's showing me that your communication style is reaching a new level of emotional sophistication. The King of Cups sits on his throne in the middle of choppy waters, completely calm and centered. This is exactly what your communication is becoming, Virgo. You're learning to stay emotionally centered, even when relationship conversations get turbulent. You're developing this incredible ability to speak from love instead of reacting from trigger. This is particularly powerful for you because Virgos can sometimes get caught up in being right or fixing everything immediately. But the King of Cups energy is teaching you that sometimes the most healing communication isn't about solving or correcting, it's about witnessing, accepting, and loving what is. I'm seeing this beautiful maturity in how you approach difficult conversations now. Instead of going into fix-it mode immediately, you're creating space for your person to be heard first. Instead of defending your position right away, you're seeking to understand their perspective. Instead of focusing on being right, you're focusing on the relationship being healthy. The King of Cups is also revealing that your emotional vocabulary is expanding dramatically. You're finding words for feelings you couldn't express before. You're able to articulate complex emotional experiences in ways that help your partner understand you on deeper levels. This emotional eloquence is creating intimacy you've never experienced before. Your person is responding to this King of Cups energy in you by becoming more emotionally open themselves. They're sharing feelings they've kept private. They're expressing needs they've been afraid to voice. They're showing up more vulnerably because your emotional maturity makes them feel safe to do so. But here's what's really exciting about this King of Cups transformation. You're becoming the emotional leader in your relationship in the most beautiful way. Not controlling or dominating, but creating the energetic space where deep emotional connection can flourish. You're modeling emotional honesty, emotional responsibility, and emotional generosity. Some of you are discovering that your partner has been waiting for this version of you to emerge. They always saw your potential for deep emotional connection, but maybe you were protecting your heart or stuck in surface-level communication patterns. Now that you're accessing your emotional depths and sharing them through your words, they're falling in love with you all over again. The King of Cups is also highlighting your intuitive communication abilities. You're starting to know exactly when to speak and when to be silent. You're sensing what your partner needs to hear before they even know they need to hear it. You're becoming fluent in the unspoken language of your relationship. Let me pull one more card, because this reading wants to show us the practical magic that's manifesting from this communication transformation. The Three of Wands is appearing, and oh my goodness, this makes so much sense for your relationship future. The Three of Wands represents expansion, planning for the future, and seeing your efforts begin to pay off in tangible ways. Your improved communication skills are literally creating a bigger, brighter future for your relationship. You and your person are starting to dream together, plan together, build together in ways you never could before. I'm seeing conversations about moving in together, getting engaged, buying property, starting families, traveling the world, big life decisions that require the kind of deep, honest communication you've been developing. Your ability to discuss practical matters with love and wisdom is opening doors to experiences you've only dreamed about. The Three of Wands is showing me that your communication skills are becoming a foundation for long-term relationship success. You're not just getting better at talking through daily issues. You're developing the communication tools needed for navigating major life transitions together. Your person feels incredibly secure planning a future with you because they trust your communication style now. They know you'll talk through challenges instead of shutting down. They know you'll share your needs clearly instead of expecting them to read your mind. They know you'll approach problems as a team instead of turning them into power struggles. This Three of Wands energy is also revealing expanded social connections around your relationship. Your improved communication with each other is improving your communication as a couple with others. You're becoming that couple other people love being around because your energy is so harmonious and authentic. I'm also seeing some of you planning communication-related projects together. Maybe you're starting a blog, podcast, or social media account as a couple. Maybe you're teaching classes or workshops about relationships. Maybe you're mentoring other couples. Your communication transformation is becoming something that serves others too. The Three of Wands represents ships coming in, and I'm seeing that your investment in better communication is bringing returns you never expected. Opportunities for your relationship, recognition for your growth, abundance in all areas of life, because your primary partnership is so solid and supportive now. Now let me share what came through about timing, because several of you are wondering when you'll see the full results of this communication evolution. The cards are showing me a 90-day cycle of deepening. The first 30 days are about breaking old patterns and establishing new communication habits. The second 30 days are about deepening intimacy and trust through your new way of connecting. The final 30 days are about solidifying these changes and seeing the relationship transformation become your new normal. We're already 15 days into this cycle for most of you, which means you're right in that sweet spot where the changes are becoming noticeable, but the best is still ahead. Your person is already responding differently to you. You're already feeling more confident expressing yourself authentically. But the real magic happens in the next 75 days. I need to pull one more card because there's something specific about your communication style that wants to be highlighted. The Queen of Swords is appearing, and this is absolutely perfect for understanding your unique Virgo communication superpowers. The Queen of Swords represents clear thinking, honest communication, and the ability to cut through illusion to reach truth. This card is showing me that your communication is developing this beautiful quality of clarity that your partner finds incredibly attractive and healing. You're learning to say what you mean without being harsh. You're finding ways to be direct without being hurtful. You're developing the skill of honest communication that serves love instead of ego. This is next-level relationship mastery, and your Virgo nature is perfectly designed for this kind of refined communication. The Queen of Swords is also revealing that your communication is becoming a tool for helping your partner see situations more clearly. Your analytical nature, combined with your growing emotional wisdom, creates this perfect balance of head and heart in your words. You can help them process complex feelings, see patterns they're missing, and make better decisions. But here's what's really beautiful about this Queen of Swords energy. You're learning to use your mental clarity in service of emotional connection rather than as a replacement for it. Your sharp mind is becoming a gift you offer to the relationship rather than a weapon you use to win arguments. Your partner is experiencing you as incredibly wise and insightful now. They're coming to you for advice, perspective, and guidance because your communication style makes them feel heard, understood, and genuinely helped. You're becoming their trusted advisor in the best possible way. The Queen of Swords is also showing me that your communication is healing old wounds in your relationship. Maybe there were times when your directness came across as criticism or your analytical nature felt cold to them. But now they're experiencing the loving intention behind your clarity, and it's transforming how they receive your words. This card is particularly significant because it's showing me that your communication transformation is making you more attractive to your partner on multiple levels. They're drawn to your intellectual clarity, your emotional wisdom, your practical insights, and your authentic vulnerability all at once. You're becoming irresistible because you're becoming completely yourself in the most loving way possible. Let me pull one final card to show us the ultimate outcome of this communication healing journey. The Sun card is blazing forward, and I am getting goosebumps because this represents pure joy, success, and radiant happiness in your relationship. The Sun is showing me that your communication transformation is bringing out the most playful, joyful, optimistic version of both you and your partner. Your conversations are becoming lighter, more fun, more celebratory. You're laughing together more. You're finding reasons to appreciate each other constantly. You're creating this atmosphere of pure positivity around your connection. This Sun energy is also revealing that your relationship is becoming a source of light for others. People are drawn to your energy as a couple. They want to know your secret. They're inspired by how happy and connected you appear. Your communication healing is literally radiating outward and affecting everyone around you. The Sun card represents the inner child, and I'm seeing that your improved communication is helping both of you access more playful, spontaneous, creative aspects of yourselves. You're having those silly conversations that make you both crack up. You're sharing dreams and fantasies you've never voiced before. You're planning adventures and creating memories that feel magical. But most importantly, the Sun is showing me that this communication transformation is creating lasting happiness in your relationship. This isn't just a temporary improvement. This is a fundamental shift in how you connect that will continue paying dividends for years to come. You're building communication skills that will carry you through every phase of your relationship journey together. Your person feels so grateful for this version of you that's emerging. They feel like they're getting to fall in love with you all over again as you reveal more of your authentic self through your words. Every conversation is an opportunity for deeper connection, and they're treasuring these exchanges with you. The sun is also highlighting the confidence boost you're experiencing from this communication success. You're feeling more secure in expressing yourself, more trust in your partner's love for the real you, more optimism about your relationship future. This confidence is magnetic and makes you even more attractive to your partner. As we wrap up this incredible reading, I want you to understand that what's happening with your communication skills isn't just improving your romantic relationship. It's upgrading every relationship in your life. Your family connections, friendships, work relationships, even your relationship with yourself are all benefiting from these communication upgrades. The cards are showing me that some of you will be surprised by opportunities that come through your improved communication skills. Maybe career advancement because you're expressing your ideas more confidently. Maybe deeper friendships because you're being more vulnerable. Maybe family healing because you're approaching difficult conversations with more wisdom and compassion. Your Virgo nature was always meant to be a gift to your relationships, and now you're finally understanding how to share that gift in ways that create connection instead of distance. Your attention to detail becomes loving attentiveness. Your analytical mind becomes helpful insight. Your desire for improvement becomes collaborative growth. I'm seeing so many beautiful relationship moments in your future that stem directly from these communication improvements. Conversations where you both feel completely understood. Discussions that solve problems you've been struggling with for months. Heart-to-hearts that create intimacy you've never experienced before. The timing couldn't be more perfect for this transformation because several major astrological transits are supporting your communication sector through the end of this year. Every word you speak with loving intention is amplified by cosmic support. Every authentic conversation is blessed by planetary alignment that's specifically designed to heal and strengthen relationships. Your person is going to remember this period as the time when everything changed between you for the better. When you became the partner they always hoped you could be. When your relationship became the love story they always dreamed of living. So Virgo, embrace this communication transformation with complete confidence. Trust your words when they come from love. Trust your wisdom when it serves connection. Trust your authentic self as the most attractive version of who you are. Your communication skills aren't just healing your relationship. They're creating the foundation for a love story that will inspire others for years to come. The future is so bright for your partnership, and it all starts with the beautiful words you're learning to speak from your healed and open heart. If you resonated with this reading and want to dive even deeper into your personal communication transformation, you know where to find me for more detailed guidance. But right now, go have that conversation with your person that's been waiting to happen. Your relationship is ready for this next level of connection. Subscribe now if this reading hit your soul. Your communication breakthrough depends on staying connected to this energy. The comments are absolutely on fire with Virgos confirming every single thing I've shared today. You beautiful earth signs are about to revolutionize love itself with your evolved communication powers.